Hi everyone, welcome today. My name is Mike and this is the Japa.Travel station where we give you bespoke information on how you can migrate precisely to Europe. Today with me is Israel. Israel moved to Germany recently about 6 months ago. He's fresh, integrated into the system. But I think more importantly is how he came to Germany, the student visa application methods to come to Germany. Especially if you're from Nigeria or one of those countries where it's getting difficult more and more to secure the student visa to come to Germany. Israel, please introduce yourself shortly.
Hello everyone, my name is Israel Oyetade. I'm from Nigeria, Osun State to be precise. So I came to Germany about 6 months ago. So I'm studying in TH Cologne Renewable Energy Management. My background is in electrical electronics engineering. I graduated from LAUTECH, Ladoke Akintola University of Technology. So study electrical electronics engineering there. So I'm here doing my master's in renewable energy management.
Great. I did a video recently about renewable energy. I think that's really booming all around Europe and many parts of the world. Okay, so today the focus is about student visa application. I want you to, imagine someone who's watching this video right now. They are coming from Nigeria and they want to come study in Germany. What should they know about the student visa process?
First thing is, getting the proper information, which is obviously one of the reasons why you are here watching this video. So as a Nigerian, as it stands now, as a Nigerian that wants to apply from Nigeria to be precise, after you've decided that you are going to Germany for your master's program or your bachelor's program, or any one it could be, the first thing after you watch this video is go to the German embassy website to book your appointment dates.
What do you need to book the appointment date?
You just need your passport number and your email address, and obviously your correct name, your full name.
Okay.
So those are the first thing you need, because even when you go to the website presently, you will see it boldly written the waiting period is over a year from Nigeria. So as the case may be, it's just stated that over a year. It can be more than a year, it could be, I don't know, but presently from statistics of people applying, it's over 18 months waiting period.
1.5 years.
1.5 years to be called to come and do your visa interview in Nigeria.
Does it mean you get the appointment date within 18 months, or after 18 months is when you can expect a response from them?
After 18 months, that's when you can expect to get a date.
Which could be farther than that 18
further. 18, there are people getting it at 19
months.
19 months. The most recent dates I've heard from the groups of students coming to Germany that we have is around 19. My own personally, it came on the 18th month. Exactly 18th month. Like on the day that it clocked 18th month.
And you got a response?
That was when I got an email that I should come for my interview.
When exactly? So how long was that on that 18 month? 1 week, 2 weeks? No, from that 18th month when you got that response.
You have like a month to prepare for your documents and come for the interview. Say they give you an interview, they respond you, we call that AD, appointment date.
Okay.
So the months you get your appointment dates will probably be around the 18th and 19th months presently. And they will give you a month to prepare your document and gather all the documents required, documents to come for the interview. Then most likely on the 19th or 20th month, you go for your interview. Then they will give you like maybe a month. You'll be expecting a approval mail, as we call it, within.
All right, let's go back. So first step, you want to come, you need a passport. You go to the German embassy website in Nigeria, and then you request for an appointment. So you send an email.
You don't need appointment. That's one thing. You don't need your admission letter for us to book appointment dates. You just go to the website, visa requirement, select the students option. So on the website, there's option for category A and category B students. So for category A, those are those that graduated within the last 2 years and graduated with the first class in Nigeria, or you are coming for a PhD program, or you are on a German sponsored scholarship.
It must be German. Could
German
it be EU?
Sponsored scholarship. That was what was written. German sponsored scholarship. Like maybe Erasmus or DAAD scholarship.
Okay.
So if you fall in any of those three categories, you are in category A. So those ones have their appointment dates faster within maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, depending.
Yeah, we'll come to that later.
You are not in any of those 3 categories, you are definitely in category B. So that's where most of people fall, and we have a longer waiting period. So you just go there, you select category B, then you'll be given the next option to like fill in your details, your name, your passport number, and your correct email number, email address. So immediately you fill those ones.
So it's a form, it's an online form, basically.
It's an online form.
Good.
So basically, once you fill that form, within the next 15-30 minutes, you will receive an automated email in your provided email address that's your appointment has been booked, and you should just be looking forward to.
So you receive a confirmation of your request for an appointment.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then what next? What's the next step that you do as a student?
As a student, after that phase, the next thing is obviously looking for admission. Then start going about, maybe you are using a blocked account or sponsorship letter. Then from the checklist, you see every other requirement documents like your birth certificate, your WAEC result certificate, the original WAEC result certificate, not the one you print out on the website. If you did NECO, it's acceptable as well. You get the certificate, and your bachelor's degree, you have the certificate, your transcripts, all those normal requirements for admissions documents. But everything will be on the checklist when you go to the.
You get the checklist anyways.
Check the checklist and see everything that you require.
Okay. Do you know why there's this long waiting period? Because this is not the case for other countries, right?
Yeah, I mean, even back then when I also started gathering information regarding Germany, it wasn't this difficult. I mean, back as 2018, 2019, it wasn't this difficult. It starts getting this difficult around 2020 during the COVID period. So but what I could deduce is that probably there is not so much good international relation with Nigeria and Germany.
You think so?
Yeah, because I mean, there's really no excuse for that so long waiting period. If we send that email to the embassy now, can pull up my email address and show the email. What they will tell you is that we are short of staff. That's the reason for, like, I mean, just give me something else. You can't be telling me every now and then that you are short of staff. That's
then hire more people, right? I mean, short of staff, they have to want to work.
Just hire more people to get things done. So they say it's backlog of people. That I mean,
could it be that there are too many Nigerians applying to come study in Germany?
I won't say that. I don't agree, because I mean, from one of their statistics or something that we saw lately, I mean, Nigeria is not even among the top 20 country.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's the ranking like? So which country?
Cameroon even have the highest in Africa compared to Nigeria.
Cameroon is also having difficulty applying for student visa too. It's very similar situation.
But not to Nigeria. The waiting period is not up to the Nigerian system. The Ghana, our neighbor, most of the neighboring countries to Nigeria, you'll be the one to just go to the website,
book your date,
book a date, time that you want to go for your interview. So fine. Ghana, maybe this year Ghana also changed their system whereby you have to write an email to them directly to request. But some 3-4 months ago back, you just go to the website and you see dates available, and you select the ones that you want.
Let's talk about the different countries in Nigeria. So do you maybe at the top of your head just mention those countries where it's for Africans that it's easy to secure a student visa appointment on the German embassy in their countries?
Obviously, every other country apart from Nigeria.
Every other country apart from Nigeria and Cameroon.
Any other country apart from Nigeria. Though, I mean, they say our population comes in play. I'm not so sure of that, because I mean, Germany is not the top destination for an average Nigerian.
Right? Where are the top destinations, you think?
Canada, UK.
Yeah.
Those are the top. I mean, especially because of the language and so people get like I mean, Germany is more like, if it's not like this Japa things that people are.
People
you won't really hear people talking about Germany as a Japa option. If you are not really interested in going to Germany, like I really want to go to Germany, it's not a Japa option. I mean, when they tell you have to wait for over 18 months for
but you know, this thing is happening recently. I mean, about 10 years ago when I moved to Germany, it was not the case. Yeah. You know, you just go,
that's what I
see the dates and everything.
Everything started during that COVID period. I mean, back then, even just period to the COVID period, once you have everything in the checklist available with you, like you have your blocked account or your sponsorship letter, you have the admission, everything on the checklist, you can just email them with every requirement that say, I have everything required for the interview, can you give me a date? And there are some people that got dates within 3 months, 4 months.
No, we are back maybe 2 weeks, I think 1 week or 2 weeks. Sometimes before you even get home.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in that was when the website was saying the waiting period is up to a year, up to a year,
up to 12
when they are saying it's up to a year. So people that are on the queue for maybe 2 months, 3 months, once you have all those documents ready, you just email them that say, I have everything required, kindly give me a date. And they will just give you, at least I know like maybe 4 or 5 people here in Germany already that did that same thing, and it was given. That was maybe around 2021. 2021, 2022. But since they changed the current consulate general, I think they changed them maybe 2 years or every year. So this current one came in around September 2021, I think. September 2021.
And then he changed everything.
Everything changed. So he kind of did something around that September. All the backlogs that was on the queue before he came in, he kind of dish out dates to almost everybody, like almost everybody on the queue.
And things went
there
through.
Was dates for almost everybody, just give them dates. Even people that are not even having admission letter before, be like, let me just book and be hoping for. Like dates was flying every now and then, you see people. But immediately after that September, October, everything changed. The website was updated to more than a year, and since then you just have to wait. Then it goes to exactly a year. Then they will you just see them just stop giving out dates after it's a year. Then they will add maybe 2 months to it, 3 months, and they just keep topping it. So presently we are in 8 months.
But this guy Olaf Scholz was in Nigeria recently to meet with Tinubu.
Fortunately, they didn't say anything regarding student visa or anything. They didn't say anything.
But I think that they touched about like let's call it the international relations with regards to migration policy and all that.
We can only hope. But I mean, from the group, we are actually hoping probably there will be some people that will even raise that discussion when it came to Nigeria, but
nothing happened.
Nothing. I mean, it is what it is.
Let's go back to Germany not being a Japa option for an average Nigerian. But you chose Germany, and I do believe that you're well informed about the different locations that one could go, right? So, but why do you think Germany is not a Japa option? And then if it's not, why did you still come to Germany?
So me basically, I started researching about moving abroad while I was still an undergrad, maybe around 400 level when I went for my IT. So that was when I actually know what it means to be in real life situation outside to even get an IT placement back then. I mean, this is something an average Nigerian university student will be able to relate with. Getting a placement for just an IT, it's a work on its own. Some usually even have to have connection to get an IT placement. Not looking for a proper job, just a placement for an IT. Well, it was then like, is this what is this what I'm up against even when I want to start working? And the likes, no, it can't go this way. So started looking for options. I mean, then the first choice is maybe USA, of course. Then I researched a little bit into US scholarship, and the likes were like, with what I'm graduating with, I'm not a first class graduate, so getting a scholarship
in the US
won't be that easy. Though I know some that graduated with 2-1 that was able to get scholarship, but I'm not really ready for that type of competition. So then Canada is another option, but then it requires a lot of money. I had a little research into that as well. Like, I mean, as I said, those are the first 2 options for Nigerian, US, Canada, UK. Those are the first. I mean, UK will just get to be an option lately because of the Brexit and the 2-year post-study visa that they recently grant, and being able to take your dependents.
Yeah, but I think that has changed too now, right?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the reason why a lot of people went to the UK recently. Yeah. So back when I was starting my research, those are not available. So I didn't even give UK a thought that much. Okay. So then I started looking for another option. Like, is there another country I can go to have my master's study and stuff like that? Then I came across Germany.
You came across it on your own, or my own? No one told you anything? Okay.
Then I was like, okay, this looks interesting. I'm not paying for tuition fee.
Yeah.
It's more like I'm on scholarship, obviously. So
yeah.
Okay, this is getting interesting. Let me look more into it. So started reading all I can, YouTube, Nigerian. That was what I did throughout the IT program. Then 500 level, I'm so convinced that no,
it's Germany.
I'm going to Germany.
So you didn't think about the challenges, or you didn't think about the reason why people do not consider Germany as an option? I mean, obviously you excluded where you don't want to go. So that was clear. But why? Well, I mean, you mentioned it, that tuition free and all that, but how about other challenges too that many people were running away from? Didn't matter to you?
It didn't matter to me because, I know. The thing is, an average Nigerians that will travel out of the country, it's not a poor person. I mean, the cost that involve, even for the scholarship, the US scholarship, the cost that involve you getting your West evaluation done, sending application fee, or this. I mean, average person that got a US scholarship, if they let you see what they've done, I mean, only in the application, how much they've spent, it's a lot. So regarding the money aspects, I'm not so much into the money. So I was like, no, I can't go ahead spending this much on application on its own.
Just application.
Application, with evaluation, and I think you still have to do some standardized examination, these GRE. I mean, it's a lot of money for you to look into that one alone, and
the cost of the tutorial, the cost of paying for the exams, probably traveling to that location, and all these are still they are not certain yet that you will get it.
Factoring all that in, I just feel Germany is the go for me. And so most of the people that were able to transit through Canada, US, if you are to check their background very well, they are not like the very below average. They are either the average or a little above average family.
Still need that family financial support to push them.
So
it's an investment for the family, right?
So that's one of the factors for me.
Okay. So. And now you've been living in Germany for over 6 months now. How do you feel? Are you happy with the choice that you made to come to Germany?
So far, so good.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm really happy with the choices I made.
Okay, that's good. That's good. One thing I can share with you is I'm happy that you're happy with your decision to come to Germany. Personally speaking, I've always met two groups of people, but somehow it feels like the other group of people are more than the people who are actually happy with that decision to come to Germany. I kind of always meet people who, for whatever one reason or the other, they are not 100% happy with the decision to come to Germany. And I've seen many that at some point after they've studied in Germany, stayed a year or two, they finally left Germany for either the UK, Canada, or the US. I feel like it's a lot easier once you're here, you've experienced it, you've studied here. And if it's not really fitting for you, then you can move elsewhere. I want to hear from you. Why do you feel happy with Germany? Is it because you're still fresh, 6 months, you've not really gotten into the system? Maybe down the lane, 12 months, 24 months later, you will feel differently. But do you feel like you will always be happy with your choice so far?
I believe I will always be happy with this decision. I mean, I didn't see myself in any other country. Seriously. I didn't see myself in any other country.
You've come to stay?
I've come to stay.
Yeah, but maybe you go back home after the studies and...
maybe just on vacation, not to go back and
do anything.
Max, I can stay outside there maybe 3 weeks, a month. That's maximum I can stay. But for now, I mean, especially the people who migrate outside the country on different reasons, different goals. So if the money factor, like having a big fat bank account, is the reason why
you're moving abroad.
Definitely. I mean, Europe generally is not
Shouldn't be your first choice.
Yeah, it shouldn't be your choice. I mean, USA is always the best bet for that. USA, Canada.
So you don't want to make money, that's what you're saying?
I need money, obviously.
You don't want
but that's not
bank account.
No. I just want to have a very comfortable life.
Like this?
Comfortable. I mean, it could be this,
okay.
But it depends on the level of comfortability you want in life. But one thing that Germany in particular shine more is having the good work-life balance.
That's right.
And that really can be quantified with money.
True, fair enough.
And that's what me I'm after.
So essentially, your well-being comes first before your finance.
I mean, you can have tens of millions of dollars in your account, and the moment you die, that's all. You don't really have anything.
No traces.
So why can't just have a good life when I'm still alive?
True.
And
True.
So if the money is the factor, then definitely you being in Europe generally is the wrong choice. Go to US.
You make a very good point, and frankly speaking, this is also one of our objectives at Japa.Travel. The thing is, we're not all about, hey, Japa. We're all about, hey, what is your potential? What do you have? What are you looking for? You have these skills, you have these potentials, you're worth something, you know? There are opportunities for you outside. And Germany and Europe is, we're like almost the same time zone with Africa, with Nigeria. So if you're looking for a way to explore other cultures in the world, then consider Europe. Japa.Travel we're essentially just focused around opportunities in Europe. And we know that there are many talented Africans. There are many people talented from different parts of the world. But at the same time, we also understand that what is really missing is that information that people do not have. So I think it's just fair that people are exposed to the opportunities available to them, and then they can make informed decision. It's very nice that you point out the fact that, hey, if you're looking for money, this is where to go to. I 100% agree with you. But if you're looking for that good work-life balance, you're looking for that place where you can have relatively peace of mind, that hey, in one way or the other, your well-being is kind of taken care of.
Yes.
There's a fair system, so to speak. You work and then you see like the results of your work, and you know that, hey, there's something that you're bringing onto the table, and then you're also having like a decent piece of the cake, so to speak.
And okay, there is a personal thing. I actually love to travel. So I already had this in mind that, okay, when I will be doing my NYC, I will try to like travel around the 36 states of the country and just explore. But as it is,
traveling in 36 states.
I didn't have money for ransom if I've been kidnapped. Presently with the security in the country, so that was out of my bucket list while I was still in Nigeria. But here in Germany, it's more like the center of Europe. You can just decide in a weekend you are traveling here, you are going back. I mean, within my 6 months here in Germany, I've been to France, I've been to Belgium, I've been to Netherlands. Those are just a dream I could only dream back in Nigeria. So if
you're not even traveling within states, you're traveling within countries.
So if that's one of your things as well, I mean, coming here will also be one of the reasons. But even if you go to UK, presently, UK is not even in Brexit anymore, so it's not in Europe, so you can't even have that option anymore. US, you can't have that option. You only come maybe once in a year or something. Canada, the same thing. So, I mean, coming to Germany, particularly, it's have one of that benefit as well.
So you're saying it exposes you to other cultures in multiple parts
of Europe.
I
mean, to travel around in Europe, other than having the security that nothing is.
You don't need to have a ransom in your bank account before you travel.
It's close to each other. You can travel on Friday, come back on Sunday, and you've explored maybe a country, 2 countries at the same time. So
Let's come back. How are you settling in Germany so far? So you came 6 months ago. What's your current situation now? You're studying, you're working. How are you settling in?
So one of the reasons I can say my settling in got a little bit easier was because of the information I've gathered before moving here. So when I came in, nothing really was so much of a surprise. to you. Like, yeah, watching Japa.com videos on YouTube actually helps. I was able to like interact a lot with many people that are here already. On their platform. YouTube. So you built that network already. I have the network before I came in. So it's just exposed me to like, this is what I'm expecting, this is what I need to do once I move in. Okay, I came in on Friday. Fortunately for me, I already had my accommodation sorted before I move in. So the day I move in, I was fortunate enough to have my landlord contract that same day. On Monday, I went for my Almedon. I mean, those just 2 steps that I just mentioned took some maybe 3 months. 100%. So, and if you're unable to get that your city registration done, you basically can't even do anything. Nothing. You can't look for work. You can't get a German bank account. So getting those 2 done, it's very important. And if you don't even have idea of, okay, you need this thing to be done, you need that one done, you just come here and be like, you'll be frustrated. So no, like I couldn't agree more with you. They need to be well informed, but also go beyond that step and just establish some kind of networking. So I think recently we started building a community Telegram group. They are like getting close to 300 members now in the group, and the essence is that people can actually just connect. So it's a mixture of people who are already living in Europe and then those who want to come, but especially those that are already preparing, So if you're watching this video, you want to join that community, it's free. You will have like network opportunity with people who are already abroad, and you can take care of some, little steps before you move. Things like accommodation, what do you have to do when you land? Because, I mean, it's kind of tricky here in the sense that, yes, you just land and then you're looking for who to take you around and do stuff. I mean, you might be lucky there's a friend who is there to pick you up or not, but if you have all these things settled before you arrive, then it makes your life a lot easier, So feel free. I think there's a link to join the community here if you want. We'll be happy to have you. One final question. How is the African/Nigerian community in Germany? How are you meeting them very often? Are you integrating? How have they been so far? The person I'm doing the video with right now is a Nigerian. So, but not many people know this, Okay. No one thinking. Now you know. They see me, they say I'm from wherever. So I've actually had contact with Mike here for a long time before I even came to Germany. He's has been on my ass for a long time. It's actually one of the reasons I'm here. To God be the glory. So it's one of the first network I had coming to Germany. So as I said, having the right contact is very important. So and okay, Germany, I can say it's not so much like the UK that is like the 37th states of Nigeria, so to say. So you don't really meet a lot of Nigerians to see here in Germany, but I mean, occasionally, maybe in your school, in your workplace, you see Africans. Though you see Nigerians, but not as you may be expected to see maybe in the Canada or in the UK. But you will still see African and Nigerian also in Germany. I mean, in my university, I've only seen one. And he's actually a very good friend of mine. He actually helped me. He's the one that actually took me from the airport to my I mean, if you find, you will see, but just don't expect it to be like your family house in UK or something like that. No, it won't be that way. It won't be that way. But I mean, there are communities. I mean, student communities in Germany that are from Nigerians. So from there you have network. They may necessarily not be from the same university that you are, not necessarily in the same town, but I mean, from there will still be network of people that you meet. And I mean, there are actually, a lot of Nigerian communities in Germany. You find them, in different states. One thing I can say for sure is that, people just be proactive. I remember the LinkedIn post you made where you sent the screenshot of our chat. Frankly speaking, I totally forgot that chat. And I'm someone who, if you approach me and I see that, hey, you are seeking information, you want to be well informed, and you are ready to do the work, I'm more than happy to help. I'm more than happy to make out my time
and help. I think people just need to ask the right questions. That's always the thing. Ask the right question, because you get a lot of information for free, which you may take for granted, but if you don't get in contact with people that can give you that right information, you find it difficult. You find it really difficult. So I think people should ask the right question. That's really what I can say. And I do believe that there are more people willing to help than those who are not willing to help. But it just really depends on your approach. How you approach them, what you expect, and also just keeping in mind that, hey, these guys are actually taking out, time out of whatever schedule they have to, help you. And frankly speaking, they are not obliged to do that. They can say, hey, fuck off. Or they can say, okay, hey, why not? I'll help you.
I mean, it's until you get to the system you really understand this saying that time is money. I mean, literally, 100%. It is. So somebody taking time to reply you, answer you. I mean, you can't really quantify what they are offering you, because their time the time that they are using to reply you, they could just use it to sleep. Because it's not so easy.
To have energy to do something else.
I mean, you just don't have to be asking some random bullshit question that you can easily get answer from your little search online. So 100%. Just try to be proactive and ask the right question, not just, hey, how are you? And what do you expect me to do with how are you?
I tell you how am I.
Wait, if I tell you I'm sorry, what will you do with it? What do you expect? Go straight to the point, ask right question at the right moment. So not just, hi, good morning, and he's not replying me. They have a lot of things to do.
What is he supposed to reply to your good morning? I mean, good thing you mentioned that, Just put your questions.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't greet, but hi, good morning, how are you? This, I heard about this, I want to know about this. Then just get everything done at once and send it. They will read it and, yes, find something reasonable to tell you, but just say hi, good morning, and you're expecting a reply. I have maybe 300 other messages in my inbox that don't even reply, so I can just read it and just leave. I may not even open your email question. So yeah,
guys, I hope this was helpful for you wherever you're watching this video from. Just to summarize everything we've been talking about is more about being proactive, thinking about almost all the process right from the beginning and not waiting until when you actually get started before you put everything together. By that I mean it's already late. I think you also heard Israel how long it took him to start preparing back when he was in his semi-final year in the uni. It was also similar for me, I think 2 years or so before I finished uni, I already started putting things together. It just makes your life easy, You're not in any unnecessary pressure to finish something at any time. You don't also pressurize other people, but I have enough time to make this plan. And I think moving abroad it's an important step. And if that's the case, then why not take the time and do it properly? So Israel was telling us about his student visa journey, how he moved to Germany and how he's also settling in. And I think above all, it's networking. Having the right information and all. Yeah, please.
As a Nigerian, there is this another option I'm sure you must have if you've been doing your research and the likes. It's kind of easier in other African countries to get your appointment dates done. People do it, and I know people that have done it as well. I mean, most of the requirements is go to a neighboring African country, get a residence permit, that you stay maybe 6 months in that country. So with that residence permit, you can apply for your visa interview. Maybe if you want to go to do your interview in Ghana or any other African country, but the option is available as well. People do it. I know people who have done it. So it's also available.
That's actually a fantastic option in the sense that I don't know how many Nigerians are actually living in other African countries. Let's even talk about ECOWAS, for example, where you do not actually need a visa to go in. So why maybe someone who is planning to move to Germany, for example, they could, plan upfront and, move to Ghana, for example, experience life, they experience the culture, and they have the residence permit from there, and they can also apply as people living in Ghana.
Yes. So, I mean, for people in Ghana, Liberia, and I think Sierra Leone, those three countries have their visa interview in Ghana. So if you can stay in any of these three countries that I mentioned, Ghana, Liberia, or Sierra Leone, any of these three countries, you stay 6 months, they have a residence permit, you can go to Ghana and have your interview done.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually faster than in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I mean, waiting in Nigeria is presently 18 months. You go to maybe Sierra Leone, Ghana, or Liberia, you spend 6 months. Let's say in the 7th month, you apply for your visa interview. So that's like maybe savings of like maybe a year that you've shaved off of your.
And you've also experienced life in these South African countries. Not to mention that Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, they also have their own version of Pidgin English. So maybe something for you to learn, you know. Okay, great. Israel, thank you so very much for doing this. I appreciate your time. And I hope this video is going to be helpful to someone watching it. And yeah, feel free to get in touch with me, with Israel, and we'll be happy to help you. But remember, ask the right question.
Yeah, ask the right question.
Bye, guys.
Bye.